Hello, welcome back. Last time there was a little audio issue nobody told me about. It seemed that it wasn't catching audio from the game. Uh, Sorry about that, sincerely. But we've got this jaunty music here at the Copper and Coffin right now. So, let's get to it. Let's get some stuff done. Let's check out our duties journal. Let's see here. Gotta go to Ulda to Momodi. We've got to go to Beringer at the place to deliver the ribs so he can smelt the silver. Oh, that's right, we gotta go to the Goldsmith's Guild to fetch. Speak Yellow Moon, fetch the guy's girlfriend. And talk to Payment at the Pugilist Guild again, that old fraudster. And in Western Thanaland, they wanted me to deliver some flowers to the Silver Bazaar, but that's a little ways off. The path, we will... Excuse me. We will head back to Ulda first. And just get our stuff around there. Probably start with the Pugilist Guild. We have our level 10 quest done there. I should check what else is in the hunting log as well, while we're at it. If it ever loads. There we go. My computer is not the highest end, admittedly. And, well, the RAM crisis isn't exactly helping anything. Not that I can afford RAM right now, that's kind of why I'm doing this. You know, I'm trying to fundraise for, you know, it's a whole situation, but my dad's... It's a tenuous situation, financially. Social Security was slashed, and at the same time the mortgage is going up because the auto insurance is the same as our house insurance, and he was hit by a truck in October, and I think they are retributively jacking the price of our policy, our home policy, for whatever reason they pull out of their assholes. Who knows, but anyway, let's see what Master Heyman says. Hey, you've already mastered the snap punch combination? Crikey, Rowdy, you're a natural at it, just like I was. Not to brag, but I happen to be a veritable storm of flying fists when the mood strikes me. I treat you to do a demonstration here and now, except... I'm liable to tear down the entire guild in the process. Master Hammond has a penchant for regaling us with tales of his exploits, but these never amount to a demonstration. His favorite is his victory over the fearsome marauder Whiteaxe, whom he felled with a combination so swift and seamless to see he couldn't see his hands. Or so the legend goes. That one never gets old. Our Terrace Master's humility aside, your progress is truly astounding, Rowdy. If I don't keep on my toes, you're like to surpass me in a matter of moons. And she has the same color eyes as I do. Just between you and me, Chichuda has been in a bit of slump of late. It all began when her closest friend and guildmate suddenly up and disappeared. Rukuda's the lad's name, and he and Chichuda just joined the guild together. The two of them were born refugees and were orphaned in the Calamity. Not long after I was made guildmaster, I found them on the streets, starved near to death, and I did what even a decent man would. I took them in and clothed them and fed them. When they were strong again, they said they wanted to become pugilists like me, and so I trained them up as well. Since then, they've been best friends and rivals both, one helping to raise the other up. With that, we knew what's become of Rukuda. We were talking about you, Rowdy. You've proven yourself a worthy member of our guild, training hard and learning fast. To recognize your efforts, I grant you leave to join other guilds. Of course, before you can take up another discipline, you need to receive permission from the relevant guildmaster. If combat's your calling, you might like to seek out the gladiators or thaumaturges. But if you prefer an alternative to cracking skulls, Ul'dah is also famous for his weavers, goldsmiths, alchemists, and miners. As your guildmaster, though, it'd please me the most if you placed our art above others. But whatever you choose to do, know that I wish you the best.
Well, thank you. Ooh, better claws. Let's see. What do I even have as far as equipment? I don't remember. Oh, but that's for... No, that's for Disciples of War. That's me. Those ones improve the most, so I'll take those. Yeah, why would it give me equipment that I couldn't equip? That's dumb. I'm thinking... I don't know. I'm not thinking. Ooh. You now have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock the other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist in the corresponding guild. There exist myriad disciplines in Eorzea that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it is recommended that you first focus on mastering your current class. Oh. Nice. Oh, yeah, they already said all that. Well, Should I go ahead and get some gathering classes now? Or... I might as well pick up mining. After all, it's always good to be able to gather stuff at the very least. It's just free money. And, you know, sometimes it's just kind of nice to just run around and, you know, gather, mine or whatever. I see. I see. Moltar, is that you? Alright. I am Havoc Albeck, a self-styled student of sundry subjects, though I am best known perhaps for putting pen to parchment for a popular paper, the myth relied. In these times of trials and tribulations, a subject of singular strangeness has ensnared my senses. Magical monstrosities, more commonly known as gulls. I speak now of no common creation of magecraft. No, these shambling servants of stone have no equivalent in all of Eorzea. Should these curious constructions contain ores of extraordinary origin, well, I can only imagine the influence it might exert over Ul'dah's economy. Amagina and Sons' mineral concern has come to a congruent conclusion, and its superiors seek a savvy adventurer to separate the facts from the fantastic. A representative of Amagina and Sons await outside Arzanath ossuary. If exploring the enigma seems an opportunity, an entertaining Jesus, okay, there I trip up. I was doing good for a while there, damn. Ahem. A representative of Amagina and Sons awaits outside Arzanath ossuary. If exploring the enigma seems an entertaining endeavor, then I would wander over before this window of opportunity is wasted. Oh, that's got a very exciting, splash screen there. Well, let's talk to Momodi first, since we're already here. See what she has to say. Get that, main quest chugging along. Whoa. Settle down, Rowdy. You've got nothing to worry about. No one seems to know you are at the ruins. Whiston, on the other hand, is now a pariah. Not as welcome around here as a rabid wolf, poor beggar. Suffice to say, that boy risked the wrath of the wrong man.
Lord Lolorado, chairman of the East Eldenard Trading Company, generous contributor to the Order of Dalfell, and member of the Syndicate. Didn't get where he is by leaving loose ends, that one. Which is why he ain't above killing his own men. Hells, even if those blades knew it was coming, it's not like they could refuse to do their benefactor's bid. Don't let this color your view of Uldal, Rowdy. It's true that there are some here who ain't afraid to crack a few skulls if it gets them what they want. But you're decent folk just trying to make ends meet. You know, a lot of people would call you a damn fool for risking your life to save a marked man. But I believe you did a good thing, Rowdy, and for that, you have my respect. Listen, you've been through a lot lately. Why don't you rest a spell? I'll have the boys at the Hourglass set you up with a room. My treat. Just have a word with Patop. I feel like saying. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be one of those days. Alright. Alright, I can catch a nap. And when you've got your appetite for adventuring back, consider taking on a guild leave or two. We've got a lot of requests from locals looking to hire adventurers for various jobs. Be a good way for you to earn yourself some extra gil. Eustace can tell you more about how the system works, so go and speak with him if you're interested. Huzzah. Ooh, more potion. Ain't gonna run out of that anytime soon. We now have access to recommendations. This feature displays a list of quests or duties currently available in your area. The recommendation list can be opened from under duty in the main menu and will also be displayed automatically when you log in. If you find yourself unsure of what to do next, this tool makes it simple to locate activities suitable for your present class and level. Alright. But we've got work again. Look what the girl dragged in. Good to see you, Rowdy. I'd ask what brings you, but I reckon we both know the answer to that already. Well, have I ever let you down before? Wait, don't answer that. So, it happens I know a fellow by the name of Data who needs a hand. He's a merchant by trade, selling precious stones to those in Uldal with the means to buy them. He asked that I send any looking for work his way. You can find him over on Horizon if you fancy. It's in western Thanalan, mind you. Just cross the bridge north of Scorpion Crossing and the road will take you there. Knowing the circles he deals in, maybe he'll have some talk with the royal family that'll interest you as well. And why not make use of a chocobo porter for the journey to Horizon? If you've got the gil for it, that is. I've got 1,685 gil, so that shouldn't be a problem. You'll find the chocobo stables just across the way from my quicksand. Find Minigun, he'll set you straight. Well, off you go then. Haven't got all day to be holding your bloody hand. Thanks. Oh. Leaves of Horizon, huh? So, request? Ah, Rowdy. Melody said you might come here. I take it you wish to undertake one of the many guild leaves available here at the Adventurers Guild? Guild leaves are the means by which we document requests for assistance from the citizenry prior to assigning them to adventurers possessed of the necessary skills. From battlecraft leaves that require the extermination of monsters to tradecraft leaves that ask for the creation of goods, the tasks we term leave quests are many and varied in nature. Should your interest be piqued, I suggest you make your way to Horizon and speak with Totanoa. He'll be happy to set you on your feet on the path to completing your first leave quest. Alright. We should learn mining before we leave for Western Thanalan, though, shouldn't we? Fortunately, we went and got all the, Ethernet points, last time. Pardon me, I seem to have a sudden headache. Oof. Oh dear. Yeah, you'll be right.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk to that one guy over here anyway. Crooked half. Oh dear.
I've a mind to dread a pint, so hurry up and speak your business. She wants how many bloody garnets? 7 hells, lass. They don't grow on trees. But more than that, this lad but fancies himself the next Franz the Fair ought to worry less about style and more about swordplay. Any road, I'll go do my part to ensure the little bastard gets bedecked in all the goddamn garnets he can afford. If he dies in his first fight, well, at least he'll leave a pretty corpse.
Ooh, those are for repairs. Complete. Well, on that adventure, we stand within the Miners Guild, the place where we seek the realms, where seekers of the realm's mineral wealth gather. With pickaxe and sledgehammer, we miners work rock and earth that they might yield us ores, fossils, precious stones, and more. If you have mind to join our ranks, you'll be pleased to know that we are currently recruiting. Great riches available, or await with those with strong backs and keen eyes. Jesus. Do I wish to join the Miners Guild? Hell yeah. A decision you will not regret. You have just taken your first step towards striking it rich. To look at the lands around Uldal, one would be forgiven for thinking the region barren of opportunity. Beneath the surface, the scene could not be more different. There line veins of copper, silver, and gold beyond measure. For as long as he has dwelt in Thanalan, man has availed himself of these vast deposits, giving rise to a thriving mining trade which forms the foundation of our nation's prosperity. Of course, the mining trade as it is today owes much to an event which took place a century and a half ago, namely the mad mithril rush. Never before had the Sultanate seen such an influx of migrants. Endless throngs came from lands near and far, spurred on by the dream of discovering the motherlode. Alas, a harsh reality awaited them. You see, the vast majority of these poor souls are miners in name alone, and they possess neither the proper equipment nor the training to realize their dreams. To make matters worse, the mining concerns, who in those days held absolute power, did not scruple to exploit them. Presented with a glut of unskilled labor, they proceeded to fill every tunnel to bursting, and atrocious working conditions soon became the norm. Miners were paid a pittance for their back-breaking labor and saw naught of the riches they unearthed. Reached to the breaking point, the workers banded together to form the Miners Guild, with the aim of improving conditions while protecting the integrity of the trade. Hell yeah, unionize, bitches! Since then, we have sought to educate folk in correct mining practices, both to prevent accidents and to curb the impact that our trade has on the environment. Yeah, environmentalism, bitches! Trust you now have a better understanding of what we do. All that is left, commit your name to our role. When you are ready to do so, pray speak with me again. I shall guide you through the enrollment process. Alright, enrollment process, bitches. Now, are you ready to join the Miners Guild? She wants me to reaffirm my desire. Music to my ears. May the kind made when one pickaxe strikes gold. You must introduce yourself to Guildmaster Adalberta right away. Your approval is required if we are to be formally admitted into our ranks. In case you aren't aware, Adalberta is perhaps the most accomplished of those miners who still swing a pickaxe. Our understanding of our trade is unsurpassed, and our flair for prospecting uncanny. Her brain, in short, is a veritable gold mine of knowledge, much of it concerning the mining of gold. It's jesting apart, you stand to learn a great deal from her. When you're ready, pray present yourself to Adalberta. You will find her down the steps yonder, by the bar.
Well met, adventurer. Adalberta's my name, and I'm the master of this guild.
That's just my voice.
I take it you wish to become a miner, while our doors are open to all who aren't afraid to work hard and get dirty. Thanks to recent advances in refining techniques, it's now possible to smelt even low-purity ores. I mention this because it's allowed us to reopen a number of mines which we thought were long exhausted, prompting trade to
flourish.
Truth be told, with business as it is at the moment, we can't take on enough new miners, and few folk make better miners than adventurers, you being a hardy lot. What's more, you're well-traveled, which serves to expand the guild's sphere of activity. Oh, but I'm not suggesting you join solely for our benefit. For your part, you'll acquire skills that will prove to your profit. Mutually beneficial arrangement, I trust you'll agree. So what say you? You'll join us, yes? Ready to work hard and get dirty? Hell yeah. I bid you welcome to the Miners Guild. May your toils never go unrewarded. Now then, here's a pickaxe to get you started. It's not the newest, but it should serve a novice well enough. Go and take it up, see how it feels in your hands. Speak to me again when you're ready, and I'll assign you a little task to help you get into the swing of things. Alright. Does that count as a level up? You have unlocked a new class. You can change to this class at any time by equipping the tool received from this quest. When changing classes, gear sets will allow you to register and save your equipment. You may then use them to switch between classes instantly without the need to manually equip weapons or equipment. There's a button for that shit. I did already save this gear set, good. Might as well update it before I re-equip stuff. And let's get that weathered pickaxe equipped. There, oh! That's right, it does that. Let's denudify. There we go. Oh, nope, new gear set, There. My first task. You look good with a pickaxe, Rowdy. Now that you're suitably equipped, your training can commence. A miner learns her craft best in the wilderness with pickaxe in hand. To begin with, let's see how you fare with good old copper ore. Bring me, say, 10 chunks. There are deposits of the stuff throughout Thanalan. I doubt you'll have to go very far outside the city. Speak on some promising locations outside the Gate of the Sultana and the Gate of Nald and swing away. The motion may feel awkward at first, but in time it'll become second nature. Miners use pickaxes and other tools to extract the mineral wealth of Eorzea and gather minerals for use in crafting. Locations that can be mined for resources are known as mineral deposits. To locate mineral deposits, make your way out of the city and then use the miner action known as prospect. Just move that there, because I don't think it turns off if you change classes. Anyway, oh, that guy's got a fancy outfit. I like how yellow it is. Oh, is that a gun? Nice. That was a Hoogle outfit. I did not get his name, but I guess I can re-watch the VOD. That's okay. Oh dear, there goes that headache again. Right. Gate of the Sultana was mentioned. So we'll go there, because we have to go to Western Thanalan anyway. Pardon me. Let's see. Goes there. Actually, you know what? I do need to set this up a little bit. Let me just... I want to set up a third bar right here. So, let's see here. HUD layout. Oh, that is busy.
hotbar 3. And then... Oh, element size, transparency setting. Nope, we don't want it to be transparent. We want it to be hotbar 3, and we want it to be 3 by 4. Yes. And we'll move it right here. Oh. Nope, save. Save it. Alright, there we go. And we're gonna move these over. Oh. These over here. There. Easy. Alright, the hunting log. What all is in here? The nesting buzzard, that's in western Thanalan. Oh, that's right nearby. Let me see if I can find one of those little bastards. Or 4 of them, I should say. It's done in Hammerly. And then those are also in Hammerly, and those are also in Hammerly. And those are on Horizon's Edge, and those are in the Clutch. They're all in... That one's in Central Thanalan, but except for that, they're all in Western. That makes it easy and convenient. Oh, and here is a mineral deposit. Let's see what's good. Let's see what we got. We will mine a little bit of everything with our XP. Oh! Wow. Oh dear. Ooh, I wonder what class that is. Hunter's Venom, Swift Skin Venom. Huh. God, I love this game. Alright, now let's get that copper ore. Oh! It's been a nice day today. Not too warm, not too sunny. Well, it's sunny out right now, but I've got blackout curtains, so that's alright. I'm not a huge fan of the sun. It makes my eyes burn, makes my skin burn, but I really enjoy fishing, so I've got to endure it sometimes. The other week I went fishing. It was a real nice time, beautiful bucolic lake, but I wound up from my sandals with just a little square of sunburn on the top of my foot, and no, I'm not going to show that. Oh. Right. Anyway. No feet for free. But, okay, I do have enough copper ore now, too. I suppose I could have just bought it, but, like, no. Come on. That's you gotta level that shit anyway, so... I mean, they don't know the difference, but I would. Where is everything anyway? Oh, that's the goblet. We're skipping that for now. Silver Bazaar. That is... Vesper Bay. Oh, that's Horizon. That's where I gotta go. Alright, 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 alright. I've also got the Silver Bazaar quest chain. Oh. Hmm. I'll go this way. Oop. That's right. Mind. What am I looking for again? Oh yeah. The gear sets. Control Shift C. Yes. Good. Oh. Sure. I'll punch some goblins. I'll punch them right in the head. Oh, these guys are real low level, damn. I mean, I guess I knew that. They were low level for me, and I'm, what, 12? Oh, right. Oh, really? It's a bonus out. Did I have all three of those out of the 5? I guess I must have done. Well, anyway. I win. Hooray. Right. Going to Horizon. Got buzzards and shit. Oh, there's those toads that I'll need. You know what? What the hell? Hooah! That gave me just a little bit of vertigo. I tend to get vertigo sometimes, just a little bit, when following video games. Like, especially in Elden Ring. Even just being on edges in Elden Ring, it puts me at edge. That makes sense. It's uncomfortable. Makes my stomach hurt, lurch looking down. Alright, Jack. I'm gonna get kicked in your sack. Your face, I will lie. And your house, I will smack. Makes laser noises. Oops. Yay. Toads look so silly in this one. They look like if a real toad was made of bread, but also had those little feeler thingles. Thingles? Thingles. They're so puffy. And then they make that sound. Alright. Last toad, I need to... Oh. Okay. Let's see. Where... Ooh, sewer syrup, huh? Delightful. Delicious. Delectable. Is this the way to... nowhere? Right now. Wait, now it'll take me up to the West Hammer. Parts. I think I want to go up Norfolk as well. Up here. But yeah, that day I went fishing and got that sunburn. It was a real beautiful lake. It was just off of someone's property, but it wasn't on... I don't think it was on their property necessarily. But there wasn't any no trespassing signs or nothing, so I went on up there, and I just had a lovely little day. Caught some nice bass. That was pretty sick. I got sunburned on my leg that day, but it was mostly just on my foot in that one spot. It was the damnedest thing. That was a couple weeks ago though, but you know, I couldn't even wear shoes for a couple days on the street. Fishing just this weekend on Sunday. Caught a real nice bass, but I was fishing from the river, and the river is a little polluted, so I didn't necessarily want to eat that fish. But it was four hands wide, or long rather. It was a big boy. Only weighed a couple pounds. But like maybe a pound and a half. That boy had some fight in him. Caught him on a pretty light reel too. Got one of them ugly sticks. Those are real nice. That one is also part of it. Damn. These things go down like a sack of shit. I thought flying was strong against fighting. But I guess not. Oh, that was all I needed. I'll play for this one just because then. Because I wanted to. Beastkin blood, huh? Must have been from, fighting them beasties. Dang midges. I mean, at least it ain't no, black marsh midges. Of course, there ain't no black marsh in yours yet. I don't know, I'm getting high. Right, I can use the porter. What do you want, Dadaman?
Rowdy, I presume? Momodi said to expect you, and so I have. Welcome to Horizon. Ours is a trading settlement that sees goods in the form of from the port of Vesper Pages of West. And trade we do. Nary a day goes by that Horizon isn't bustling with some manner of merchants and officials. They keep us running about busy, they do. Enough so that I wish I had chocobo legs in place of my own, and that's why I've asked Mamoni to send me any souls looking for work. Well, no, there's plenty of it to be done around here. Speak to me again when you're ready to make yourself of some use.
Do we want pants? Pants, do we want pants? Yes. We pants want. See what we got for pants. Jumping trousers. Okay. Is that skirt a part of the thigh boots? Or part of the actin, maybe? Oh yeah, it's part of the actin for sure. Just wasn't able to tell at first. Looked like it could have been part of any of them. Those thigh boots are slick though. I bet I could make myself a pair of those in real. Well, I probably wouldn't want to go that high, that might be uncomfortable. Because of the autism. Anyway, what do you want from me, Donovan? He wants me to deliver a message to Copperbell Mines.
It so happens that I have a situation that must be resolved post-haste, and I do mean post-haste. I'm plumb out of premium product, and my latest order is yet to arrive. If I keep my customers waiting any longer, this could irrevocably damage my reputation. What's worse, I paid my man in advance for his services. Despite his assurances it would be a simple affair, I've heard nothing since he departed for Copperbell Mine days ago. I'm drunk and stag and give him this notice. I cannot afford further delay.
You know what? My brain is just not braining today. I think I'm going to have to call it. It's only been about, what, 45 minutes? Sorry about that. But yeah, no, I'm getting a headache. What happened is, well, there's a couple of things that happened really. It hit my head in 2018, but that mostly just made me not able to do math good anymore. I used to be really good at math. It sucks. Now it's difficult to do addition sometimes even. But it's a lot better than it used to be, which was when I could do no math at all without getting a splitting headache. But more recently, I wound up with breast cancer, and unfortunately, the chemotherapy kind of toasted my chestnut a little bit there. And it's hard to think sometimes, especially if there's like a lot of things going on at once. I was already having a couple of problems earlier today, so I wasn't sure if this was going to really fly or not, and it looks like it's not. Oh boy. Oh, yep, it's very my arm. That's a bad thing. Oh my. Alright, well, take it easy, guys. I hope to see you in the next one. I'm gonna go lay down. See ya.